Breaking now. Iran has launched multiple new waves of missiles and drones in a major escalation of the Middle East conflict. New footage released by the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps shows dozens of missiles being prepared and fired as part of Operation True Promise 4, a campaign targeting Israeli and American military positions across the region. According to the IRGC, the 51st wave of the operation included a combined launch of solid fuel and liquid fuel missiles aimed at U.S. forces stationed at the Al-Kharj air base in Saudi Arabia. Iran also released footage from the 50th wave, which it says involved suicide drones and precision strike drones launched toward American bases in the Middle East. But the most dramatic escalation came with the 54th wave of attacks. The IRGC claims it used its strategic Sigil solid fuel missiles for the first time in combat. Iranian officials say the strikes included several missile systems such as Khorramshahr, Khaybar Shekan, Qadr, and Imad missiles. According to Iranian statements, the targets included administrative and decision-making centers linked to Israeli military operations. These developments come after the United States and Israel launched joint military operations against Iran on February 28th. In response, Tehran began launching missiles and drones at Israeli territory and American military assets across the region. The conflict has rapidly spread across the Middle East, with explosions reported in several Gulf countries. Earlier, Donald Trump released footage that he said showed U.S. strikes on Karg Island, Iran's main oil export hub, responsible for roughly 90% of the country's crude shipments. Trump claimed U.S. forces destroyed all military targets on the island, but deliberately avoided damaging the oil infrastructure. However, he warned that energy facilities could become targets if Iran continues disrupting shipping routes. One of the biggest global concerns now is the fate of the Strait of Hormuz, a critical maritime corridor through which around 20% of the world's oil supply normally passes. The escalating conflict has already disrupted shipping traffic and triggered a sharp rise in global energy prices. The political situation inside Iran has dramatically shifted. Iran's supreme leader Ali Khamenei was confirmed dead during the first day of the strikes, and his son Mojtaba Khamenei has reportedly been selected as his successor. Meanwhile, Trump has warned that any new Iranian leader installed without U.S. approval will not last long. With missile launches, drone strikes, and military operations continuing across the region, tensions remain extremely high.